Yeah, good evening, everyone. So, yesterday we started designing this example. So, in this example, we created some modules. I created a separate React application, npm start. So, we created a separate React application, and in that, we are designing all the navigation part. So, we will start the API also simultaneously. It is in eDriver. React ERP. Yeah, node video API.js. We have to make sure that we are starting API. So whenever we are going to run application, right? So API started, and now this application is also starting. Yesterday already we designed few functionalities here. Okay, so that is the functionality we have. And in this already we implemented how user can register, right? So first thing what we implemented is verify whether that user email account is there or not. Actually, to help the user understand what he need to type in the main component, here I will keep a placeholder, your email address. Yeah, your email address. Okay, that is the placeholder we are keeping. Now, user can enter the email address. So some email address, and he will click on get started. It says unable to find account. If you want register, then you click on register. And we need to fill up the form and we need to register. Yesterday already we registered some user. Next, what if already he have an account, then what you should do? User sign in. That means we should use user login. So in that user login, you can see, so the login screen here, registration yesterday finished, already we done that. So some users are registered. Now any user can log in. Let's create the login screen now, right? In this login screen, how user can log in? Let's see the data what they have. HTTP localhost 5000 users. This is the data we are having. And user, any of these users can log in. And what is the primary thing we want to verify is username and password. We want to verify user ID and password. User ID and password should match, right? We want to verify that. If user ID password is matching, then what should happen? It will go to videos page. There we can see the videos, right? So what we will do is here, let's go to the components. And here we will add another component. So the component is videos home. That is the component. Let's add a file, videos home.jsx. So we will create a simple function, videos home, and it will return some just presentation and videos home. That's the point we are defining. Later we will put videos here, right? First, if user ID, password are correct, then it should go to that videos home. If not, then we can display some message, invalid credentials, that we will say. Let's say login. And this videos home, if user have to navigate to this videos home, it should be in route. That means in the route, we need to add that. So we need to configure route. So route path is slash videos. And here we keep element. So it is going to use videos home. Videos home is the what it is going to generate. Okay. That is defined in the routes. Now let's create the login screen. We'll go to login, and here we will create a login. In the login, we will just add a simple form. In the form, we have a data list, data term. Here we will define user ID and data definition. Input type is text. So class form control. Another data term password. So data definition. So input type password. And class name form control. Okay. And we will keep a button, say login. And here we will put another link. This link comes from React DOM. And this link have new user. So register, just option we are giving. And it should go to which one? It should go to new user. Then register. Yeah, it should go to link to slash register. It should go to register path. So this is the user ID password they will enter. So this is the login screen. If new user, it will go to register. If existing user, then he will log in, right? User login. Now here, what we need is user should able to log in with user ID and password. Whatever user ID password entered, it should match with database. It should match with the database and display. If anything wrong, then it should say invalid. So let's write the logic for this now. So this button also will put a simple class BTN primary. Okay. That's the button. So margin E2, some gap, that's fine. Okay. Now, when user clicks on login, I have to verify whether the user ID and password are same as in database. So let's go to the logic now. Here we need to communicate with API. So import Axios from Axios. We have to import Axios, and we have to import useState from React. Okay, in the login, we will first create here. So one simple reference function here. What is the function? Handle ID change. So we need to get the user ID, what he is typing. That means here we need to get constant. This is a user and a set user. Use state. And this user actually contains two details. What are the two details? It is having user ID string and password. Password is also string. Now, when user enters this, then we have to set user. In this, user ID is coming from e.target.value. And password is coming from user.password. We need to get that. So this similarly, we have another function. This function is handle password change, PWD change. Okay. Here user ID will come from user.user ID. Password will come from e.target.value. So here we have to bind them on change. So handle ID change. Here on change, handle password change. These are the basic things we need to implement. Okay. Now, next point is when user submits, that means we have a function handle submit. When user submits, we need to handle the verification. Is user ID password matching or not? And we will use here constant, so error and set error. And this is use state. And we have a string. One more, we have a constant navigate is equal to use navigate. This is from React Router DOM. Use navigate. Okay. Also use navigate. That is the option. Okay. Now what should happen is when user clicks on submit, we need to fetch the data from API. And we have to verify whether that user ID password in the database is matching with what we entered. Same like yesterday, you verified the user ID available or not, same. What we need to do? Axios method. Method is what? Get. URL. What is the URL? HTTP. This is okay. 127.0.0.1.5000 / what users. Now we have to set then response, and this response data is nothing but users. We will write a for var user of response dot data. All the users are coming. If user dot user ID is matching with user dot user ID, that is actually both are same. So here I will just give as some v user. Why? Because already we are having this user with the same name. State also have the same name. So if that v user is matching with user dot what user ID, if it is matching, not only user ID, password also should match. That means end v user dot password is matching with user dot password. If both are matching, then navigate to / videos. It will navigate to videos. So then we will set a simple break here. Otherwise, else we will put set error. Set error is nothing but it will display invalid credentials. This is the message. And I want to display the message somewhere below or above inside the form area. So what I will do is, so somewhere below the form or above that, here we will put invalid credentials, like, yeah, I will keep a heading. Okay, so this is class text danger. And here we will put error. Whatever error comes, it will display there. Now let's log in and check. Now what is the login here is, any of these users can log in, right? Suppose we have a user Kiran HYD and Kiran11 is his password. So I am typing here Kiran _ HYD and Kiran11. That is the password. So if any wrong credentials are entered, then login, it should show invalid. Acha, it is on submit we haven't written. On submit we haven't written. Form should handle on submit. On submit, what should it should handle? So handle submit. We haven't written that. It should handle submit. And that is what it is doing. And it should not post anything. It should not post anything. Then what you can do in the e dot prevent default. Prevent default should happen. Right? That is the basic thing we are using. Now let's check this here. Actually, this is the home page. From here, we will go into user sign in. And this is the user. And this is some password. And login, it says invalid credentials. That means the user ID and password are not matching. We will enter the correct one. Actually, his password is Kiran11. That is the password. Let's check Kiran11. That is the password. And click on login. Then it should go to the videos home. If wrong credentials are entered, then we need to just display the message. Now it is there. Actually, we can change the complete layout that I will show you in next level. After writing all CRUD operations, we can do that. That means I will tell you about a concept called cookies, how to carry users information, how do we display who logged in, because once user logged in, that button should not be sign in anymore, it should be sign out. We should change that button to sign out. We should display a message that this person logged in. If he is having a profile photo, we can put that photo of that particular user. So much is there, right? So the point is, just like you cannot build a project or you cannot design a project with all the algorithms just in a matter of 10-15 days. It's months of time. That means even to teach a perfect real world application to you, it will take 2-3 months, because if you have to get perfection in all scenarios, right? These are all huge things. So context based, we are learning. We will implement important things here, because every project module algorithms will be hundreds. That means in order to pass a module, there will be hundreds of test cases. For every test case, you need to write logic, right? You need to pass. Usually, we will implement that scenario next level. First, we are just verifying whether user able to log in or not, right? Then how to carry his information, how to display his information, we will see how we can do that. Because you remembered, I told you conditional rendering. I told you conditional rendering. Conditional rendering means situation wise, you can change what content user have to see. In one situation, he will see one content. In another situation, we can display another content. We can do that. That we will implement anyhow. So first we are verifying login is working fine or not, right? Now, in this videos home, what do? You display the videos that are available in the videos data and show them, right? That we will do. What are the videos are there, we will display in this video. How to get them? That means currently user can watch the videos here. So if user is successful, then we will go to the videos home. Here we need to display those videos. We can design a separate video screen and we can implement that. As of now, just what videos are there, we will display here. At the time of loading itself, we need to do that. Then you know what to do. What to do here. So we will import use state, and we have to import use effect, because at the time of mounting itself, you need to manage some activities. We have to import Axios from the Axios library. Okay, now let's say here we are having a constant. So this is videos and set videos. So videos, okay. And this is use state. It's an array. Okay, now next option is, so we have to write a simple logic. So the logic on use effect. We have to use effect hook, and you know this use effect hook will use the dependencies. Currently, no dependency. Whenever loads, what should happen? Axios. Axios should use the method. Method is what? Get. And URL, from where it should get? HTTP 127.001 and 5000 / what videos. That is the URL that gets dot then. So we will get the response, and this response set videos. So we have to set response dot data into the videos. That's the data. Now these videos we want to display below. So here I am just creating a div, and in this div I will just keep here a binding expression. In the binding expression videos dot map, we have to read every video. So, and for every video, what we will do is we will create a simple division. Just roughly, I will create a div. Okay. For every video, I will design like a class as card. So margin 2, padding 2. Okay. So every card will have style. So width as some 200 or 400, 300 pixel. Okay. That's the option we are having. In this, we will keep so a head div, and this div will have a class card header. And in this, we put a simple heading style. And here we will put so video dot title. We will keep video title. So video dot title. We are giving that video title. Something missing here. Closing tag. Where closing tag? This is closing fine. This is also closing fine. Map. Hmm? Acha, close tag is not there here. Yeah. Okay, fine. Now here we have video title, and we will keep another div. And in this div, we will have class name. What is it? Card body. Okay, in that card body, how to display video? Video is a actually YouTube link. We use iframes. Iframe is used for embedded videos. So using iframe, so width of iframe will be some 300, and the height of iframe will be some 200, and iframe will have an src. This src is coming from video dot, actually video title is uppercase, right? That is the video title, and video dot url. URL is the video path we are having. So that is enough. So we are giving that here and display. Later we can present all. That is the video home, which will display the video. So we will keep the width of the card some 400 pixel, that it will display in this way. That is the video we are having. Later we can display just like how you displayed in shopping cart. We can put left side categories. User can select which category videos he wants, right? Right side, those videos we can filter. As of now, only one video is there. So we will just bring it and keep it here, right? So let's go to the option here. This is the main screen. And we are selecting sign in, and any user can sign in. Any user can sign in. Suppose David React, and his password is David@123. So David underscore React and David@123, and login, he will get to the video zone. That is basically how we can define. This is okay. Remember, still not finished. A lot of work is there, right? We just implemented two mechanisms. One, user can register. Another one, user can log in. Fine. Next, what admin can do? Admin can log in, and admin can watch the videos. He can upload a new video. He can edit the video. He can delete the video. Those videos user can watch, right? That means for admin, we need to design all the CRUD operations. So admin, we don't want to give any registration. For admin, we will keep a login. Only one admin will be there. That admin is John admin. He can log in and he can watch the details and he can modify the details, everything, right? So let's create that admin login screen now. So we will create an admin login screen. So let's go to the components. We will add a folder admin login. So we will add a page. So admin login.jsx. After admin login successful, then we will add another one, admin home. Admin home will come. We will add admin home.jsx. After admin successfully login, admin home will come from where he can manage all the videos, right? Okay, so let's go and design admin login screen. So this is export function admin login. And in this, we will return some simple presentation and admin login. That's the option we are creating. Let's add a span class BI and BI person. Okay, this is admin login. In that, we will keep a form. And in the form, we have a data list, data term. So admin ID. So here it is, input type is text. And class form control. Form control. Okay. Another one is password. And here we will have input type as password. Now this is form control. Okay. And we have a button. This button is login. And once it is login, class name BTN and BTN primary. Okay, once the login is successful, it will go to admin home page. So we will create export function admin home and return a container. This is heading as admin home. Okay, so here we will show all the videos, information and everything. We will design. First, we will complete the login process of admin. So the login process of admin, same as you done login process for user, right? So for user, what is the login process? General login is there. I will copy this. Same I will maintain in admin also. You need a link, navigation and all these things. And almost all the functionality is same. That means user ID, password, error, navigate, handle change, all these are same. But only this will change. Copy. I will keep the same logic in admin login also. Admin login also same, only that it will change data coming from where? Admin. Data comes from admin. That's only the point, right? Rest of everything is same because admin also have user ID, password, right? Same logic we need to implement here. Then here on text box, we need to use on change, that is handle ID change. And here on change, so we have to use handle password change. And on submit, we have to use handle submit. On submit, we have to verify and we need to get to which page? Admin home. If it is successful, that means that admin home must be inside the routes. You cannot write any route, any component navigation if it is not in route, right? We have to keep route. And what is the path? So path is admin home, right? Slash admin home, that is the path. And what is the element? Element is admin home. That is the element it should get. So now you are defining admin home as path. Let's go to the admin login and it should navigate to admin home. It should navigate to admin home. Invalid credentials. So those we will display in a heading below. In error, we will display that. This is class text danger. Okay. This is the admin login we are having. And usually that should work in the admin sign in. When we click admin sign in, that should come. That means we have to write that also. Where is it? It is in the app component. In the app component at the top. So this is admin sign in. This is also not a button anymore. It is what? Link. This link to where? Admin login. We need to create that admin login also. So this is link. Okay. Now we need to mention that admin login also here. Admin home is there. Another route. Path / admin what? Login. Element. It is accessing admin login. That's the element we are accessing. Okay. This is the routes configured there. Now what should happen when user clicks on admin sign in? Then admin login screen should come. This is the user login and this is the admin login. We have two options here. Now admin will log in, only admin users. Actually, John _ admin, that is the admin. And here I will give John @11. So invalid credentials because his password is John @123. And click on login, then it will get admin home. Now, this admin home we need to design. Right? We have to create this admin home. In this admin home, we need to create one menu. In that menu, what are the options we need? So we need like first some toolbar we will display saying that add video, right? We will first display a table of videos. Whatever videos are there, we will display the table of videos. Videos, small table should come for the user, right? For admin user, we want to display the list of all videos. Let's go. And in the admin home, here we need to fetch all the videos and display. Collect all the videos and display. So what we will do now for this, let's go to the design. I will import, that is use state. And here we will define another one, that is use effect. And we need to import Axios. Okay. You need to import so many related to link, React router DOM. Later we will add according to situation, right? So first thing is here we have to write a state constant. So the state have videos and set videos is equal to use state and it is an array. Okay. We have another option that is simply like use effect. On use effect, we need to bring the videos. Okay, that means we need here. We need to bring all the videos and load all the videos. So I'm writing here a function. We are function load videos. this load videos function should load all the videos. That means Axios uses the method get from which URL. URL is HTTP. So 127.0.0.1. So 5000 / what is it? Videos. And dot then, if it is successful, use a callback function here, just response. And this set videos response dot data. Okay, call this load videos when component is mounted. Load videos we are calling. All the videos will be loaded. Now these videos must be displayed here in a tabular form. That means we will create a table. And here I will put a class name table and table hover. And here table have thead, tr, so th. Here we will give as a title. Here we will give as preview, means just preview. And what else video is having? Title and preview I am displaying. What else video is having? Let's check the videos. So it is having like video ID, likes, dislikes, views, and all. Those all I don't want to show. I don't want to show here. Just we will keep title and preview, and we will keep actions. We'll keep the actions. Now in the table body, we need to load. So that means we have to use videos.map. We need to read every video. And for every video, we have to generate a row. And make sure that wherever you are doing this, use keys and all. Key is what? So video ID. Video ID is used as key. In the first cell, we will display the title. That means video.title. In the next cell, we will put the preview in an iframe. In an iframe, we will just put the source as so video.url. That's a simple width and height. I will not give much. Width is some 100 and height is some 100, like this I am defining. So this is the table body we are having. And you can see when admin logs in the video, admin home contains the video in this way. This is the video we are having. And now what are the actions we want to display? That means actions we want to display. I will just go here and write the actions. We are adding another cell. In this, we are defining some values. We will put a link. Okay, this link contains a span and class bi some I. So that is I, or yeah, this is the option I. So we just display view. And we have another link. So we have a span. So class name as bi pen fill. So this have an option edit. Just we will keep an option edit. So we have another link. So we will keep a span here. So class name bi so trash fill. And this is having like delete. Now you can see those are actually defined in this way: view, edit, and delete. Those are the three functionalities we are having, right? Let's remove the center alignment of content. So deflex justify content. Just I will keep at a normal phase, right? Now I don't want these words admin home. I don't want the words like view. I don't want the word like edit and delete. I'll just add this as class name as btn, and btn this is primary, and this is having class btn and btn warning, and this is having class btn danger. Let's keep those symbols in that way. And we will have margin n2. So margin n2, let it be having some gap. These are the options we are having. That means this is view video details, this is edit video details, and this is delete the video related details, right? These are the functionalities we need to implement. One more, user must able to add the videos. Means admin must able to add the video. So above the table, so we will keep a div, and here we have a class margin bottom as 4, and we keep here a button link, and this is new video. So add new video. Let's say class name btn and btn some success. So there is an option here, add new video. Now we need to implement this functionality for admin, right? That means when user clicks on add new video, admin clicks on that, it should show a form. In the form, user should fill up the new video details and he can submit. Let's see how we can do that. That means how we can add a new video, right? So let's check that. So what we are doing here, we are accessing here. One more option is, let's say we need to add a separate component for this, right? To add a separate component for this, let's go and we will put component called new folder, add video. So what is the page? So add video.jsx. So this is export function add video, and it should return a simple container. So where we will keep an heading saying that add new video. Okay. Now this should be there in the app. In the app, we need to add a path. What is it? Route. So route path is /add video, and element, it should get us the element. And what is that element? Add video is the element. That's it. Now we need to access that in admin home. When user clicks this button, link to /add video. Here we need to define it. Okay. So now we are clicking on add new video. It will get add new video. It will go to that screen and show. We will put back, forward, like navigations also, right? So in this add video, where is that add video? Yeah, temporarily I will keep a link, and this link should take to back to home. So this is having, so link to which one? It should link to /admin home. It should navigate to admin home. That means you can see now, so back to home, then it will get to admin home. So you click on add new video, and back to home, it will get back to this one. And when I click add new video, I want a form which can submit data, right? Let's design that now here. So what we are doing, so here we are creating a form. Now let's do in another way. Previously registration form we created in traditional React way. We will use some Formic library here, right? We will use the Formic library. Let's see. In Formic also so many techniques are there. We can use different techniques, right? So for example, what is the first Formic technique you learned? So import Formic from Formic. What is the first technique you learned is we have to configure constant. So that is Formic. So is equal to use Formic. We have to define this Formic, and Formic contains some information. What are the details Formic is having? What is it? Initial values. It is an object. In the initial values, what are the values? We have video ID. Video ID is a number type, right? What is the next one? So we have title. Title is a string type. We have URL. URL is a string type. What else we are having? Likes. Likes is an number. We have what? Dislikes. It is a number. What else we are having? So views. It is a number. So these are the video details we are having. Let's check. One more is there, category ID. Here comes one more technique now. Okay. What is another one is category ID. Category ID is also a number. Okay. Now, what should happen? You know that Formic is going to have another option. So what is that? On submit. We can have on submit. On submit, it will collect the values. So it is going to collect the values on submit. Values are nothing but all these values. Now we need to bind that. So to a form here. That means we need to create a form. Now this is an ordinary HTML form only. The form have a data list, data term, so video ID. Here I will tell you some more techniques that you can implement. Type is a number. So this is number. And here we are defining another. So data term, this is title. Title is data definition. Input type is equal to text. Okay, another one is URL. So input type is equal to text. Okay, another term is views. And we have input type is equal to number. So views are dislikes like that. We have likes. And we have like dislikes and views. We have likes, we have dislikes, and we have views. Okay, so after that we are having another one, category. And this is interesting here. Here we need to display a drop down from where user can select a category. This category comes from categories table. There is a separate categories table. From that table we need to bring. Categories will come from categories table. Videos will come from videos table. The category ID from categories table must be inserted into videos table with category ID. That is the process we need to do. That means where are categories? You cannot add a new category. You can just select a category. If you want to add a category, you need to design another screen for that. That means admin should be able to add categories also. But here he cannot add categories. He can just only choose among the existing categories. That is the thing you need to implement here now. Let's do that also. That means now what we need to do here. This is so having a name. What is the name? Video ID. This having a name, this is title. This is having a name, that is URL. Have a name, likes. Having a name, dislikes. Okay, having name as views. And having a name, so this is category ID. Category ID is the name. Now what we want here is, we need to, how do we handle on change? So formic dot handle change. That's what you need to do. Collect that, all should follow the same. On change, formic handle change. And here also same thing we need to follow. And here we need an option. So we have a button. The button is, suppose, add video, right? And the class BTN and BTN primary. This is a submit button which will submit the form. That means on submit, what we have to do, handle submit. Formic dot handle submit. It should handle the submit. Now what we need to do here is, this is all the content we are filling up. Here you see the user video form is ready. The video form is ready here. This is the video ID, title and all. Here lot of things we can do. What you can do is, in the ID you can get the existing videos IDs, and next ID you can generate here. Means how many videos are already there. You get the ID of that videos, and suppose already one is there, then 1 plus 1, it will be, next value will be 2. Instead of user typing while loading itself, you can put the number as 2, 3, 4 if you want. Otherwise, if user can give a different video IDs manually, your wish. We can, everything depends on logic, right? That means you need to write a logic to get how many videos are there, length. And if that length is 2, what is the next ID? Will be 3. We just use. In that also again, so many algorithms will be there, right? So here, these details user will enter, but category user will select. That means here we want to display the list of categories. So in this admin add new video form, what we need another import Axios, and we need to import use state. So, and we need use effect also. And here above we will configure, so constant, this is categories, and set categories. It is actually use state. It is an array. Categories is an array of categories. Now what should happen is, so use effect, whenever it loads, then what should happen? We need to get all the categories. That means what we will do here, so Axios, so method is what? Get. How to get all the categories? URL, we are already having that, we written it. So that is 127.0.0.1 and colon 5000 slash what? Categories. It is going to return all the categories. So we have to use dot then. So we get the response, and this response should be set categories. Set categories response dot data. Okay, now all these categories we need to display here. So we need to use categories dot what? Map. We have to read every category. Then for every category, we need to create an option. This option contains a key. Key is category dot category ID. And important, this option text is category name, but value is ID. That means the text we display here will be category dot category name. And here we will keep an, this is value. Value should be category dot category ID. That means what you see is name, what you submit is ID, right? This I will define dot to uppercase. So to uppercase. So just I will give some method. Now you can see all the categories names must display here. The categories names are coming from categories table. So from the categories table, we are displaying that. You can add one more if you want. Actually, when you are doing this mapping of categories and loading them, so we can use here what it is, response dot data dot push or not push. We use unshift. Suppose I am giving an option as choose category. That is the first thing it should display. That, oh, what is the problem? This response data. Why? It is response dot data is an array. Into that, what we have to do, unshift. Suppose say all like that. Some error. Why error is coming here? Per case. Acha, category ID is not there, na? That is the problem. Okay, we will implement that later. Because it is not a string, it is an object. Because the data is not string type, it is an object which contains two details. What is it? Category ID as -1 and category name. Category name is what? Some choose category. Because it is not the option. Now it looks okay, right? Choose category will be there. Because it is not a string. In fake store, we have string type. So we can directly push. It is an object type. You have to use this, right? And if category is -1, that means they haven't selected any category. We can use this for validation. In validation, I showed you that, right? Now let's see on add video. This should push into the post method of videos. What is the post method of videos? Remember that method name? That means on submit, you have to write the logic. On submit, all the data is coming. This data we need to send to API. That means what we have to do, Axios. What is the Axios method? Axios method is post. And what is the URL where we should post? http://127.0.0.1:5000/ what is it? Add video na? Video or videos? Same, you written add video. That is the method name we given, right? Now into that, we need to send data. Post method requires data. Data is nothing but values. Values contains data. Whatever form data is present, these values we are sending here. We are sending those values into this. Now, after that, what we will do, we will keep an alert. Alert is nothing but just we will keep an alert as what is it? Video added successfully. And just we will put a location reload. Later we will see one more functionality also. Actually, how you know it is added? If a video is added, that means you see, you are loading the videos on here. Here we are loading only categories. Right? We are only loading the categories. If we are not loading the videos, if we are loading the videos, this is just add video function. We will navigate. Okay. We will navigate to which one? So let's create a navigate also. What is it? Const what? Navigate. Navigate is equal to use navigate. Where to navigate? Admin home. Okay. After adding, we will use navigate. Navigate to which one? /admin home. That is where we want to navigate, so that it will show whether it is inserted or not. Okay. Let's go to the adding of videos. Currently, video only one is there. So I will grab another one. So YouTube Naresh IT videos. I will select some video. So related to some Java, Python, something. So I'm just using some video related to some core Java, something. Okay, let's copy this URL. Okay, fine. Here, video ID is 2, video title is core Java. So, and URL is this. In this URL, I need to just change the path to what? Embed /. So likes I will give as some 200 or 300, dislikes 0, views suppose 4,000. Category is what? Java. That is the category for that particular video. Now let's click on add video. We click on add video. Video added successfully. Okay, then it is second video ready. It is there in the videos list. And we will check in the database here, refresh. So everything is perfect. The category ID is 5. For that Java, whatever the category ID is there, it is getting. Make sure that the data types are not mismatching. That is very important for later filtering and all. That means now this is available. This is ready. Right? We are having the videos and we are displaying those videos. Now, this is the concept of adding. And you can see the record is added here successful. Now, user must able to do other operations. What is that? First button, second button, third. 3 buttons we need to implement. What is the first button? Details. That means when user clicks, he clicks on that, it should get the details of that particular video. That's a very simple thing. That means we will create a separate component called video details and it will open in full screen. Here challenging is which video details he selected. When user clicks, it should get only specific video, not all videos. For that also we written a query, videos/ID, so that it will get only the video based on ID. Have we created we created that videos/ID so that it will get and filter and display only that particular video. So we need to implement this first button functionality, right? Let's create that functionality here. Let's go to the components and we will add a component called view video, or say, yeah, add video, view video. That's enough. Okay. Now let's add a new file. So view video.jsx. Now we have export function. So view video, and it should return. So a simple container here, it should return video, video details. and this heading will change. Actually, it will be title of that particular video, which video user wants. So temporarily, I will give details. Okay. Now, what should happen is when user clicks on the link, it should come to this particular. Here, first we will implement a filter. What view video should do is it should display only the video based on the ID. That means now let's go to the routing. So here in app.js, now we need to add the route. Now what is the route path here? Route path is, so we have route and the route path. Route path is /view video, that is the path, but this is expecting an ID. Which video? I don't want all videos, specific video. Then /:ID. I showed you route parameter. Server side route parameters, client side route parameters, same thing. That means the way of passing the parameter, both client side, server side, same. That means now view video is expecting ID. Now that is actually video ID. That means whenever you call this view video, we have to pass an ID. Then which element it will display, which component it will come. It will display a component called view video component. It will display. So you cannot access this without passing ID. Without passing ID. You observe carefully here now. What I am doing is directly in the URL, I am typing view video and hit enter. So it is empty. Nothing is there. Because it is expecting ID. Okay, I will enter ID /2. Then you can see it gets the details. So path is working fine. Now what we have to do in this details? In this details, what we have to do? Collect the parameter and filter and search only that particular ID related video and display. That means in the database, we need to search for the video whose ID is 2. And we need to pull that video and display. We need to access and display that video. Let's see how we can do that now. Right? So what we need to do is here, let's go to the video, view video here. When it is displaying, here we need to collect what parameter they pass. How to collect the parameters that are passed in the route. The parameters that are passed in the route, you can collect. In server side, how you collect it? Server side, I used an option called request.parameters and parameter name. Here you have a method called, so you have to import use params from DOM. Use params you have to import from DOM. This is going to get the parameters, route parameters. Whatever parameters you pass in the route, it will get. So what we will do is, we will create a constant that is params is equal to use params. Actually, this use params is going to return a string. You can see this is a params. And it returns an object of key and value pairs, whereas key is what? Parameter name. That means details of which one? We will just use here params dot, what is the parameter name? ID. ID is the parameter name. That means now you can see that it should get that and show. That means which one? Number 2, number 1, then it should get that number 1 and display. Now what should happen is this video should display here. That second video should display here. Then what is the logic now? We have to use an import. We need access and we need to get videos. That means we have to import what? Use state and use params. Use params. Okay. Now what we need to do here, we will write parameters already coming. So what the not use params? What is it? Use effects. Use effect. Okay, right. Now what we need to do is we need to create a constant. This is videos. What we have? Set videos, and it is use state, and it is an array. So, and what we need to do on use effect. So that means at the time of loading, we have to collect the video which is matching with that particular parameter ID, right? So we need to collect that video which is matching with that parameter. So how do we do that? Axios method is what? Get. So how to get specific video? We have an URL http://127.001 and 5000/videos/ here ID. This ID is dynamic, na? So we will put a backtick. And how do we pass the dynamic value? So this is params.id. That's what we have to do. This already you done in Fake Store. What we done? We clicked on add to cart. Then what will happen? That particular ID related product will be added to cart. This we already implemented, same mechanism. But here we are doing through routes navigation. And so here, if it is successful, that means then we will get response. And what we will do, we will set this response. What it is? Set videos response dot data. Remember, even one video also coming as an array, and that array have only one index. What is that index? 0. Right? We can set that. Now what we need to do is this video details we need to display. Actually, it is only one video coming. That means only one video information is coming. We can display the details like this. How we can display the details is, here we will put title. What is the title? Title is videos of 0 dot title. That is what actually video title is. Why of 0? Because even one record is returned as an array. That is the reason. So we are displaying that, and the title will come because it is related to 2. If I add 1, that is okay. Some problem is there in reading this. 2. So some error is there. Acha, this is returned in a string form. Actually, this is a number. Na? We have a number. Let's check. Is there any issue in the video? So let's go here. Videos/2. Second video is coming. Video/1. One video is coming. Fine. We have those videos. Then why it is saying, acha, it is showing title and all, because this is an array of what type? Object type. We need to mention what type of data we are fetching. What is it? Video ID. Video ID is what? 0. Another one is title. Title is what? String. What is the next one? So next one is URL. URL is also what? String. And what else we have? Likes. Likes is a number. And what else? Dislikes. Dislikes is a number. What else? Views. Views is a number. Another one. Category ID is a number. Now this should solve the problem of displaying that record here. Now it is fine. One is going to get the React complete tutorial. Two is going to get the video core job. Now we need to just add the option here. So let's go, and here I will add a paragraph, and this will use a link. This will link to /admin home. Okay. Now the video tutorial here, it is going to display. This is going to display title, and we will keep an iframe. Just roughly, iframe have a source. The source is coming from videos of 0.url. And so width I will give as some 400, and height I will give as some 400, 300, something. Now that is the video related detail we will display here. That video details we are accessing and displaying here. Now I will give here. So this is what? Back to video, home. So back to home. Then I click on this, it will get back here. Now from here, we need to set navigation to that video. When user clicks the first link, what should happen? Let's go to that link. Where is that link? Admin home. In this, when user clicks on the first link, where it should navigate? It should navigate to. It should navigate to which place? Here, it should navigate to. Why I am writing dynamic? Because it will navigate to particular path where ID will be changing. That means now where it should navigate to a path. Let's write the path. Path is what? / It should navigate to view what? Video. That is the route path we are having now. View video. It is expecting ID. That means into that we need to pass /ID. ID comes from. So here I will use, suppose, a backtick. Okay. Then ID comes from $. ID comes from video dot video ID. That is the ID we need to pass when user clicks on that. That means now what should happen here is when user clicks on this view, it should get the video of that particular. And back to home, it will get back. User clicks on the second one, it will get the second one. That means it is accessing the video that user selects. They will play here because this is a embedded links. They directly play here. The embedded links will play directly here. Right, back to home, that is back. Now this is the option of view. So we have edit, insert, and we have view. Now we need two other options. What is it? Edit and delete. When you click on this, that video detail should come. That video detail should come in edit mode. That means it should open a form. In that form, that data should display so that he can modify and submit. That those modifications will be updated. Similarly, delete, right? These two we will implement tomorrow, right? Because at a time all will be very much heavy for you, right? So that is enough in understanding the concept. So I will explain this entire scenario one more time after I finish. Right, one more time I will give a fast overview of entire scenario in one session, end to end. Right, but so we need to finish because this again update is huge. It will take time. That means we need to get the data. We need to learn how to modify it, update it. Delete operation is simple, just 2 seconds it will function. But edit requires some time that we will do in tomorrow session, right? Then tomorrow we will finish edit and delete. Then we will make this more applicable, means more functional. Like when admin login, who logged in, it should show. When user logged in, which user logged in, it should show. And remember, without login, nobody can access the videos. That means we need to implement the authorizations. That means if anybody tries to directly access the link without login, he cannot see, right? All such implementation we will do. That we will see in tomorrow's session, right? Tomorrow will continue, right? And same, wait for 1-2 days so that I can upload all together in one project, right? If you want to try up to now, I will upload. Up to now, would you like to try? Then I will upload up to now, right? So the entire zip folder of these components I will upload, you try. Okay, so that you can just practice, right? Then tomorrow we will finish and we will upload another, right? Today I will upload the zip folder. Whatever we designed up to now, you try that up to now. Okay, tomorrow I'll continue.